Let's buy a green lobster. My friend, how much for this?
3,200,000, 1 kilo.
3,200,000 for 1 kilogram?
2 kilograms.
Can I see it on a scale? How do you know it's 2 kilograms if there's no scale?
The rest is full lobster.
You speak good English? Can I see this on a scale?
Scale?
Like weigh it?
The weigh it? Okay.
On the scale, it is 2 kilograms. I want to cook it. I need it alive. How much is it? What's the total?
6,500,000.
6,500,000. I need better price.
You want to buy it? No.
I want to buy it, but not for 6,500,000.
I want to ask my boss.
Of course, this lobster is really cool. I really want
He
it.
says the discount is on 10%.
10% discount? So what does that come out to? 5,850,000. I want it for 5 million flat. 5 million flat.
No. Sorry, cannot do that.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out, okay? It's free to hear me out. 5.5. 5.5, I could do it.
Sorry, but cannot.
But wow, he's really walking away from the deal right now. You really can't do any better? All right, I'll do 5.8. You're good at negotiating. You guys win this time, huh? Let's cook a green lobster. This lobster is massive. Ow, ow, it's so, ow. Something different about this lobster than the lobsters I've cooked in the past is that it's a bright green. That's because it's specific to New Zealand. And it's clearly a spiny lobster. You could tell because it has spines all along its back. Anytime you're about to cook a lobster, you need to look for a little bump on its head. That's how you're gonna make sure it doesn't feel the boiling water. Whenever you're cooking seafood, you want to make sure your water is saltier than the ocean. I just so happen to be almost out of salt, but you want to use a lot more than this. Anytime your lobster is too big for the pot, which I'm looking at it and it just, you know, it's way too big. You're gonna want to take his knuckles off. And there's actually a lot of meat in the knuckles too, so this is perfect. They're really spiky, so I'm using a towel. Okay, great. Now he doesn't have a face. And now he should be able to fit in the boiling water, just like that, snug as a rug. Make sure you take any plastic off before boiling seafood. In go the knuckles as well. Depending on the size of the lobster is how long you let it boil. Because this one is like 4.5 pounds, I'm gonna give it 15 minutes. I'm excited to see what color he turns. It is finished and it's turned a bright red. Beautiful color on it, look at that. Let's get into it. Let's buy a stonefish. It's called a stonefish because it looks identical to a stone. When these things aren't moving, you can't even tell that they're alive. How much for this?
1.3 kilos.
1.3 kilos? How much money?
1,900,000.
Can I see it on the scale?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he almost just got me. So this stonefish is coming in almost 2 kilograms, 1.94. You're weighing the basket. You just showed me you were weighing the basket. I need better price.
380 is okay.
No, cheaper. This is what I want it for. That's what I want. What can you do? You're giving me 5%?
Yeah.
I need 15%. 15% discount. You're not cooking it. I'm just buying it right. No cooking. It's easy. How about this? How about this? This is fair. This is fair price. That's fair price. This is very fair price. That, and I'll buy the shark too.
It's okay, and buy one baht.
Deal. We reached a deal. He's now filling the thing with water so that the stonefish can live. Be careful, very dangerous. 3,450,000 dong. We just got back to my house. Make no mistake, this is the most venomous fish in the world. Let's cook a stonefish. This is the most venomous fish in the world. It has 13 venomous spines all along its back, and they all work like hypodermic needles. So if I get poked by one, it's gonna inject me with the most venomous fish venom in the world. Now me holding this, super dangerous. Now let's get the front of his face. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry, Joe. Are you still recording? Yep. We're just going to run with it. As you're looking at it, you can see that it kind of has algae all over it. The main thing that we're going for on this fish is its back straps, okay? They have nice fillets. There's not a single fish in the world when you take them out of the water, they won't move at all. These are the spikes that it's constantly trying to poke me with. If that goes into you, it's going an inch deep and it's just injecting all that venom. This is what it looks like after it's been seasoned. Put a lot of butter in your pan. Once it's melted, you're going to put in your stonefish. We're only going to let it cook for like 2 minutes on each side. Give it a little flip. I would argue that this is finished. The biggest thing I'm scared about is if I missed one of the venom sacs as I was filleting this thing and I like get poisoned like that. The meat is very spongy as opposed to most fish being like kind of flaky. It has a super soft consistency. It's not really comparable to like a snapper or something. Let's buy a shark. How much per kilogram for that shark?
Yeah, wait a minute, let's see. 900.
How much is it?
5 to 10 kilograms.
I want to see the shark on the scale. This guy's the pro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro. Oh my, bro, he almost got bit in the face. The basket is on the scale and he set it to 0. We're not paying for the basket. Nice, nice. It weighs about 5.65. How much does this come out to? 5,488,000. You know I need better price. I'm buying an entire freaking shark. I mean, come on. That's what I want it for. That. You can. Look, it's a whole shark. How many people have ever come in here and bought an entire shark?
Okay, let's talk about that.
I want that.
It's too much.
I want that, my friend. You're at 5 million. I'm at 4.5 million. We split it down the middle, 4.75. Very fair price.
Okay, cho deal.
I paid 4,750,000 dong. The meat that we're gonna be going for is the back straps of the shark. So like right over here, let's cook a shark. This is a white tip reef shark. I can tell because it has white tips on the end of its fins. The meat that we're gonna be going for is the back straps of the shark. Shark has super dense skin, so you need a very sharp knife. Oh, good job. This is what the back strap looks like after it's been filleted. It has some very white meat, so I think it's gonna be really good. I also see a lot of striations throughout the meat, so that means it's gonna be tender. We're gonna season it with salt, pepper, and chili powder. Make sure you pat in the seasoning so it doesn't come off when cooking. Put a ton of butter because it's a really big piece of shark. Once the butter is melted and the pan is hot, you're gonna drop in your shark. As you drop it in, it'll shrink a little bit, but that's okay. It just means it's cooking good. It's ready for a little flip. Hey. Wow, that looks gas. This piece is definitely done. It's like falling apart. It looks so good and seasoned. I don't think this one is fully cooked, but I'm gonna just eat it like shark sashimi. This piece looks good though. I'm gonna just go in for it. Wow, it practically melts on your tongue. The meat itself melts on your tongue, not just the flavor. You guys see how it has little lines in the meat like that? That's what I mean when I say something has striations. Let's buy a mantis shrimp. They call them a mantis shrimp because it looks identical to a praying mantis. My friend,
Yeah.
how much for this?
1 kilo is 2 million.
How much do you think this weighs?
So I think about like 300 grams.
Can we see it on the scale?
Yeah, okay, wait a minute.
0.4 kilograms. 800,000. I need better price.
You want more? I just one?
I just want one. However, but I'll also buy, I want this as well. It's less than a kilogram.
It's 900 grams.
So what is it? It's all together. Total 2.2.
2 million.
Listen, 1.5. 1.5 for everything.
2 million.
You're at 2 million. I'm at 1.5. We're so close. Meet at the middle at 1.75.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yes, this is, you're saying this is what the original price was.
Yeah, it's real price.
Yes, and you just offered it to me for 2 million.
2 million offer for you.
We're only 250,000 dong off. Meet me somewhere in the middle.
1,890,000.
1,850,000. All right, I could do that. That's fair. Thank you. Oh, please don't. Dude, that claw is serious. Everyone's been telling me that the purple Jolly Rancher crunches better than the red and blue, so we're gonna give it a shot. Oh, guys, one. Oh, go on. Let me know in the comments. Let's cook a mantis shrimp. You have to be careful while handling these because they could strike at the speed of a bullet. What you're gonna be eating is the midsection of his body. So we're just gonna cut his head off because that's what's so dangerous. This is the tail you're left with. It's actually a lot of meat. You're gonna start by cutting his tail. You're also gonna cut all of these swimmerets. This is what the meat looks like after it's been deshelled. All of that custard is pure flavor. Put a lot of butter. Once it's melted, you're gonna put your mantis shrimp. You can season it if you want to, but it's such a sweet meat that it doesn't really need anything. It's really thin, so don't let it cook for too long. After about a minute, it's ready to eat. This is what it looks like after it's cooked. Here we go. I would describe it as the candy of the seafood world. Let's buy a stone crab. They call it a stone crab because it looks identical to a stone. Especially when they're not moving, you can't even tell that these things are alive. My friend, how much for this?
1 kilo is 1 million.
1 kilo, 1 million? I want to see it on the scale. Hold on, I want more. This one too. Man, these things look alien. Okay, 1.1
million.
1 million?
Yeah, this is
700,000. 700,000, that's fair.
900.
800?
Yeah,
650.
900 is very good deal.
You've been very nice. I'll do 800. There we go. Let's cook a coral crab. If you look closely, it has coral growing all over its body. The first thing you want to do before cooking is scrub them really good. Oh my god. All of this is the algae that came off, and I was dunking them in that, and that's how dark it is. Another reason why it's important to clean this thing is because there are so many parasites on it. Now that your crab is clean, you're gonna fill your pot with water. You wanna make sure you have a very aggressive boil so that we get all the parasites off. There we go. Just close them on up. It's been about 10 minutes. Wow, they look so different. They look much more red than they used to. Something else I noticed is they all drop their claws off almost immediately when hitting the boiling water. This guy kept one of his claws and So much for that. Claws are pretty red. They kind of look like they have warts all over them. This is what it looks like after cooking, and I can't help but notice I definitely missed a lot of algae. My only hope really is that there are no parasites anywhere in this thing. As I was cleaning that crab, it turns out I missed so much algae that I was tasting primarily algae when eating it. Anytime I put the shell in my mouth, it felt like I was having a salad, a hard salad. I'm sure there's a better way to make them, but you probably have to clean them like 100 times better than I did. Let's buy a trumpet snail. They call it a trumpet snail because it looks a lot like a trumpet. My friend, how much for this?
1.1 million
1.1 million dong.
kilogram.
Per kilogram. The trick when buying one of these is you have to tickle it so that all the water comes out. All that water is weight, and it'll wind up being cheaper if you do this. Can we see it on the scale? That shell has got to weigh a whole lot. 2.2? The shell is heavy. A couple ounces off.
I don't wanna, but I inside you.
Halfway into making that video, that gentleman got a little uncomfortable on camera, so we put it away. To make a long story short, I paid this much for this snail, and we're gonna be cooking it.